Hello, all the viewers out there. Welcome to the live stream. Just making sure the voice is enabled and video is clear, guys. So, welcome to the live stream, guys. All those who were waiting, sorry for the delay. I have to make some arrangements for the windows and all the other stuff to make sure that the windows are in perfect place for you. So we have started a streaming right now, and today we'll be covering three major games from the Dubai Open 2022. Round three has started, and we have today the most important round is today between Raunak Sadhwani and Rahman Ziur from Bangladesh. He is Bangladesh's number one player currently with the rating of 2427. And today we wish that Raunak wins this game because this is again a matter of prestige to win against some other nation. So we will hope that today Raunak gets his win against Rahman. And the game has started between Rahman and Raunak. So we will check the game quickly, what's happening there, and we will jump to Arjun's game next, Arjun and Praggnandha. I'll update on that as well. So right now we have this. I'll just go back to the beginning of the game. So Raunak is playing with black pieces today. D4 was played by Rahman. Raunak played knight f6, c4, e6, g3. Fianchetto, or you can say they are trying the Catalan setup there. So pawn d5, bishop g2, bishop b4 check. And this is the current position where Rahman is now thinking. So let's go to Arjun's game now. Arjun's game, I will try to run through all the moves that have happened so far, guys. So let's go to the beginning of the game. So Arjun today is playing with black pieces and he's playing against today uh, Grandmaster Raja Ritvik from India. And those who are not aware, Raja Ritvik is right now currently India's number 50, and he was the 70th Grandmaster of India. So recent list of additions to the list, and he's also guys 18 years old, so he's very young. And again, Arjun, we have a young player from India. So two young guns from India clashing against each other, and it would be a great game today to check this out. So how did Raja start? Raja played c4 English opening, knight f6, knight c3, pawn to e5, knight f3 was played here, knight c6. So these are the four knights in the English opening, pawn to e4. And here we have discussed that similar position happened in yesterday's game, wherein we had some kind of Maroczy bind, or you can see the binding on the position where the white puts a pawn on e4 and c4 to stop any activity with the help of a6 and b5. So that kind of ideas are being followed here. So Ritvik is going for a close setup. It will be interesting to see where he puts his bishop, which is on f1. So bishop b4 was played here, pawn d3, pawn d6, pawn a3, bishop c5, pawn b4, and this is the position right now where Arjun is thinking. So we will wait for Arjun's move. Meanwhile, we'll check what's happening in the Praggnanandha's game. And before I jump to the game, guys, quickly let me check the comments also if there are any questions, comments. Shashwat is here. Hello, Shashwat. Welcome to the live stream. Incognito is here. Hello, Incognito. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you guys are doing well today and enjoying the stream. It will be again a long stream for about 3.5 to 4 hours. So I'll be taking a break in between. Break times have been mentioned on the screen, guys. I'll be breaking at around 7:30 or slightly before that, and then I will be meeting again soon after 8:45. So that's the schedule for today, guys, for the commentary. I'll jump back to the Praggnanandha's game. Let's check what has happened so far in Praggnanandha's game. Praggnanandha here is playing with he's playing with black pieces today. Yes, I'm opening up Praggnanandha's game on my screen. Let's go through the moves that have happened so far. Just an update, guys. Okay, I flipped the mode so that you can think from Praggnanandha's point of view. Just an update, guys. Sham Nikhil has been in absolutely great form in Abu Dhabi Chess Festival. In the last round, he was able to beat Raunak Sadhwani. So today, definitely, he's not going to give it easy for Praggnanandha, even though Praggnanandha is around 200 points more than him. Sham Nikhil is not going to let this game go out easily to Praggnanandha. And Praggnanandha, definitely, he has a very good form today. Looking at his current form from FTX Cup, we know he is crushing all the good players, and we expect him to win today. But Sham Nikhil is not a player who will give up easily on any player. Sham Nikhil, again, guys, he's from India and he's an international master. So let's check what has happened so far in Praggnandha's game. Sham Nikhil is playing with white pieces, Praggnandha is playing with black pieces. So pawn to e4, pawn to c5, knight f3, pawn knight c6, bishop b5 play was played here by Sham Nikhil, and now pawn to e6, castles, and now knight e7, rook e1 was played, and now pawn to b6. So this is a b6 line, wherein in Sicilian you can go b6. There is also a6 b5 line here, which you can try to go. Generally, this setup goes with g6. So we may see g6 move very soon from Praggnandha. C3 was played here, pawn a6, and now this is the current position. Okay, c3 again it's played to stop knight d4. So Sham Nikhil has chosen a line which is not frequently played. RC is here. RC says hello, 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 RC. Good to see you on the live stream. Welcome all the viewers to the live stream there, and I hope you are enjoying the live stream, guys. So today we are covering three major games. We will cover for Praggnandha, we'll cover for Arjun, and we'll cover for Raunak. I'll also try to add games for Sethuraman, and I think yesterday we also covered Abhijit Gupta. So I'll try to add Abhijit Gupta as well as Sethuraman. Okay, I think my camera is not working out today on this screen. Let me just check. Yeah, now it's there. I enabled it before. Yes, here it is also working here also. Okay, guys, all three screens it's working. For Abhijit Gupta, I will add the screen there. Abhijit Gupta, I have not opened the game. These are from okay. This is yesterday's game, so I'll try to fix this. Okay. So right now, guys, I'll keep the Praggnanandha's game on the screen. I'll try to open Abhijit Gupta's game as well in the background. Abhijit Gupta and Sethuraman both. I'll try to open both guys. Yesterday, Sethuraman had a very nice escape. He was playing against Kazakhstan's women's international master. Okay, Abhijit Gupta today is playing with international master Nigmato. Nigmato, I think we saw his game recently in Dubai Open, now in the Abu Dhabi Chess Festival. And let me refresh this. Hold on, guys. Those who are just joined, welcome to the live stream. I'm just trying to set up the screens for Abhijit Gupta and Sethuraman. Sethuraman is playing today with black pieces with international master Sri Hari from India. This is Abhijit Gupta's game. And Sethuraman, let me just check. Yes, I think we have the schemes on the screen now for both the players. So right now, guys, we have multiple. I'll just put my face cam also there if possible. But yeah, right now we have Arjun's game going on over here. Arjun is playing with black pieces. Position is equal, and there is an upgrade in the Arjun's game. Arjun has played bishop to d4. His bishop was on c5. I'll just go one move back here. Here b4 was played by Raja Ritvik. Raja Ritvik is again guys a young player from India. He's just 18 years old. He's a grandmaster, 70th grandmaster of India, and he's playing against Arjun today. Arjun is playing with black pieces. So he went for English opening today, Raja Ritvik, and B4 was played here by Raja Ritvik. So now the bishop on C5 is hanging. So what to do? Should we put the bishop back on B6 or on D4? So here Arjun puts the bishop on D4, allowing the knight to capture here, and then Arjun can capture back on D4. I think that is the setup that Arjun wants to go for, as the position is going to remain blocked or closed. Looking at the pawn structures for a long time, it will be good to have knights on the board. So I think that is what Arjun's thinking is right now. That if the position remains closed here, with the pawns on d3, c4, e4, and pawn e5, d6, and c7, it's good to have two knights instead of two bishops. So I think that's the idea why Arjun is going for bishop d4 today. Okay, I'll come back to comments now. Let's check if there are any comments. Rahul Mishra is there. Hello, Rahul Mishra. Good to see you. Good evening, Rahul Mishra. Dilip Kulkarni asks, who are you, sir? You are streaming in very good. Thank you very much, Dilip Kulkarni. This is Amir Saman. I am from Mumbai. I am a FIDE rated player 2048 and also a FIDE coach, FIDE instructor. So, yeah. Incognito says the GM from Bangladesh has a very angry face. Yeah, guys, I could not get a better photo of him. Whatever I got, I tried to put on the screen and tried to use it. So, we have to. Okay. Yeah, 69th is Raja Harshit. Yeah, 69. Yes, Incognito. 69th is Raja Harshit. Everyone knows because of that number, 69. And 70th is Raja Ritvik. So, there was a lot of jokes there on the Chess India. I remember that because of Raja Harshit doing the commentary for Olympiad. Yes, Rahul Mishra says Raunak's game. Yes, Rahul Mishra will try to go to the Raunak's game as well. Praggnandha is also playing, guys. So Praggnandha, let's quickly check what happened there. I think Shyam Nikhil has played something new here. I have not seen this before. Something different which we have not seen before. Okay. So if I just go back few moves there. Okay, so here we saw that Shyam Nikhil played bishop to a4. After this, pawn to c4 was played by Praggnandha. This is something new. Why someone will play pawn c4? Because now if white plays d4 or b4, you have en passant with the pawn, and then the idea is same. I think b4, I mean b3 or b4 would be like the wings gambit now, and if black does a en passant there, then it would be exactly like the wings gambit position. So c4 was played here, and Sham Nikhil played his bishop to c2, not allowing any tactics or traps there for the bishop. And here, knight to g6 has been played by Praggnandha, and pawn b3 has been played by Shyam Nikhil. This is the latest position now. So it's kind of a little bit weird position in the Praggnandha's game. I'll quickly try to check if this position occurred before in any of the games. Let me check if this position occurred in any of the games. Meanwhile, I think someone was asking for Raunak's game. Yes, hold on, it's a magic number. Where is Nihal and Gukesh? Nihal and Gukesh are not playing Abu Dhabi Open. Sorry, I'm not about Dubai Open 2022, Rahul Mishra. They are not playing in this tournament. Gukesh will be playing some tournament in the late September, so we are waiting for the update when he will be playing his next tournament. But meanwhile, Arjun has won yesterday and he has surpassed Gukesh on live ratings. He's currently India's number two. Arjun Erigaisi on second place. I should be saying second place, not number two. He's on second place in India right now, surpassing Gukesh yesterday after his win. So I'll try to bring the live ratings also on the screen. And yeah, Raunak's game, somebody was asking. Raunak's game is very important, guys, today. We have an angry faced uh, Bangladeshi Grandmaster today. Number one Bangladesh Grandmaster, which is Grandmaster Rahman Zir, 2427. He's very experienced player. His age is 38 right now. And Raunak is playing against him today with this rating of 2622 and age is 16. So this is the most important game for me at least because we are playing against some other nation and we want Ronak to win this game with his full confidence. So we'll check what has happened in this game so far in the Ronak's game. I also have to check in database for the historical facts about the Praggnandha's game, which looks weird. Okay, sorry guys, I'll just put my mobile on silent mode. I don't want you to get disturbed. Okay. Okay, let's jump to Ronak's game now. So Ronak is playing with black pieces. So d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight pawn to g3, pawn to d5, bishop g2 was played, bishop b4 check, bishop d2. This is a Bogo Indian kind of setup. When the pawn is there back on d7, black goes for Nimzo Indian, and there he plays bishop b4 check, and white plays bishop d2. So same position with pawn on d5. So it's a mixture of Queen's Gambit decline plus Bogo Indian defense here. And after this, bishop went back to e7. Ronak don't want to exchange the pieces here. That's the right idea if you're playing against a lower rated player. Don't exchange your pieces. Knight f3, castles, and after castles, castles, and after castles, pawn to c6 was played by Ronak here. Queen c2, and now knight d7, bishop to f4, and now a5. A5, and here there is also b6 line. You can play b6 here. And we recently saw this line when I think Injik was playing with black pieces, Grandmaster Injik, and recently, I think a couple of days back, we had a game in Semi-Slav defense where the Injik played b6 move, and then he captured on c4 there, and then Injik versus Arjun, was it Injik versus Arjun in Dubai Chess Festival? I'm not able to remember, but it was recently played, and he was able to draw this position. So this is a very nice line from black side if you want to keep the positions equal. But Praggnandha needs to win this game. Or sorry, Raunak needs to win this game. So it will be interesting to see how he proceeds. So pawn to a5 was played here, and now rook to d1, pawn to a4. This is something new idea here, just trying to gain more space on the queen side. And after this, knight to e5 was played by white, and queen to a5. So it's clear that Ronak wants to play on the queen side. He's creating his chances on the queen side. He's creating some open lines for his pieces and trying to attack on the queen side there. So now knight to d2 was played, and after this, this is currently the position on the Ronak's board. So we'll come back now, guys, and I'll just keep this position. I'll just quickly check if there is update on Arjun's game. Yes, there is some update on the Arjun's game. We'll go there. Okay, what has happened in Arjun's game, guys? Some moves being played here. Okay, so we saw this move when bishop was played to d4 by Arjun Erigaisi against Raja Ritvik, 70th Grandmaster of India, just 18 years old, guys. So bishop d2 was played here, and now, okay, this is the position, current position. This is the current position, so not much an update there. In Praggnandha's game, Praggnandha is playing with Sham Nikhil. Okay, he has played b5. Praggnandha has played b5 here. Interesting move. Let's go back. Sham Nikhil, guys, is one of the tough players to beat. That is for sure. So he'll not be easy on Praggnandha today. G6, B3, and this position, guys. I'll try to check this in database if this was played before, because it looks like a weird setup. Knight on G6 in Sicilian, not an easy way to play this, but I think queenside advantage, queenside space is what Praggnandha is counting his position on. Okay, so I'll just check in database if we have something over there for this position. Okay, guys, on move number 7, we have gone out of book in Praggnandha's game. I'll show guys what's happening there. Hold on, please. So I'll just go back. So this position, guys, bishop a4. The position which is on your board right now, on the board right now, this was last played in 2014 into, I mean, by some two good rated players, but it's not being frequently played. So if we just go back further here, okay. So I'll just go back further here, okay. Yeah, so this position when white plays c3 here. or white plays rook e1. Just go back further here. This position. So here a6 is a6 is the most favorite move here. And if black plays a6, then the game goes on with a6, and then bishop goes back. Bishop cannot go to a4 there. Bishop can capture here, or bishop can go to f1. That is two ideas there for white slides towards bishop. But here, Praggnanandhaa, what he did was he played b6, and b6 is not play. I mean, it is not even in the book. Only one game played in the past with b6. So this is kind of a new, or you can say innovative idea by Praggnanandhaa here. And this game, as I said before, it was played back in 2014 with b6 move. So immediately in seventh move, Praggnanandhaa knows that he has to take Shamnikil out of his preparation. So that's what Praggnanandhaa has done here. And Praggnanandhaa, again, being a young talent, he knows the current strategy that he should be using against any kind of experienced players, right? Magnus Carlsen, he did against Anish Giri as well, Aronian. So he knows that he has to put Sham Nikhil out of his preparation as early as possible, and that's what he has done here. He has played pawn to b6 and not pawn a6. So that's interesting, guys. So b6, let's go to the latest position now. Pawn c3, a6, bishop a4, pawn c4, and knight g6. So this is a very weird position. d4 was played here by Sham Nikhil now. And now I think it's time to just go, maybe just capture on b3 pawn. Oh, there is an en passant also, right? White can do black can do en passant, and if white does an en passant, then it's like capturing the d4 pawn in the Sicilian, but without the pawn on d4. Now the pawn will stay on c3 there once you do the en passant in this way. This position is possible now. So I think that is what Praggnanandhaa would do there. He would en passant and then go for bishop e7 and castles kind of plan. So interesting sequence of events. So all these players I can see, guys, they are not playing the main lines. They're just trying to confuse the opponent and go out of the book as early as possible. Okay, let's go ahead. Raunak's game. Okay, magic number law. What is Nihal and where is? Okay, we did answer those questions. Is Raja Ritvik from Aurangabad? I think yes, he may be from Aurangabad. I need to confirm that. Gyan Kendra Dimrai says Alexander Pedreke game, please. Okay, I have to check that game if it's there because even I am not sure who is he playing against. Granite Gamer is here. Hello, Granite Gamer. Good to see you. Thunder says hi. Ritvik and Arjun both are from Telangana. Okay, thanks for the update there. Okay, so let's switch on the game, guys. Let's move to the Sethuraman's game and check what's happening there in Abhijit Gupta and Sethuraman's game. So these are the game. Yeah, sorry, getting a call there in between. Okay, these are the games between the left-hand side game is between Abhijit Gupta and Nigmato Altic. Nigmato Altic again we saw one of his games in the Abu Dhabi Chess Festival, and he's again a fantastic player. So Abhijit Gupta I think should win this one. We'll see what's happened in the Abhijit Gupta's game so far. I also will try to put my face cam if possible here. Okay, my face cam is there, guys, but it's blocking the board. So I'll just try to keep me somewhere where I am not disturbing your vision. Okay, I think that should be okay. A small me in the corner of the screen. Okay, let's go ahead, guys. Okay, so we have first Abhijit Gupta. Let's start with Abhijit Gupta's game. What happened so far? Abhijit is playing with white pieces. D4 was played in the Abhijit Gupta's game. Knight f6, knight f3, g6. So the g6 can go into your the King's Indian, Grunfeld or Benoni systems. So knight c3 was played, pawn d5, and this is I think London Jobawa system, Jobawa London, knight c3 and bishop f4. Guys, you can correct me if I'm wrong here. This is the knight c3 and bishop f4, which is called as a Chobaba system, which is being played by Abhijit Gupta. Bishop g7, knight b5, and yes, this is again a very standard move. Abhijit Gupta has yeah, I remember this game. Abhijit Gupta lost with black pieces against some grandmaster. They knew Yugen, someone. He lost exactly the same game, same position with black pieces, where his opponent played g4 and h4 attack against this castle and was able to win there. So Abhijit Gupta has a very good understanding of this position, and I think he will catch Nigmato very soon in some kind of positional grip. So knight a6, e3, c6, knight c3 back, knight c7, h3 is fine, and castles, bishop d3, pawn c5, yes, castles, pawn b6, and pawn a4 here. Pawn a4, again, idea is to get a very good cover, very good space on the queen side. Okay, pawn a5, knight e4, a6 was played here, not sacrificing, just attacking the bishop, knight c3, bc3, bishop goes back to c8, and now c4. A very nice game so far, guys, by Abhijit Gupta, and this is a very instructive game because this position he has played couple of times in the past, Abhijit Gupta, and he has a very good experience of these positions. So definitely, I think this game is going to be in favor of Abhijit Gupta. Let's wait for the game to progress. Now let's jump to Setura. This is the latest position, guys, in Abhijit Gupta's game. We'll go to Sethuraman's game now. Before that, let me quickly check the comments, if any. Okay, Alexander Predke. Okay, I'll try to bring that game. Just give me some time, guys. Okay, I'll just quickly run through Sethuraman's game, what has happened so far. I think on your screen you can see that Sethuraman's game is on the right hand side of the screen. So Sethuraman is playing with black pieces against Sri Hari from India. He is an international master. So d4, e6, knight f3, knight f6. This is again a Limzo Indian setup wherein if you go for bishop b4, it's a Bogo Indian defense. And bishop b4 check, bishop d2. This is a Bogo Indian. A4, A5, knight C3. This is all theoretical, guys. B6. There's also some line here. Instead of A5, you also have your C5 move, or you have Queen E7. So you can do both of these lines here. Knight C6 is also there, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, there is also knight C6 here. So pawn A5, knight C3, pawn B6, pawn to G3, bishop to A6 here, pawn to B3 was played by Srihari, pawn to d5, and now this is the current position Sethuraman's game. This is a typical Nimzo Indian setup which you can see in many of the games where white does not play knight c3 early in the game. He plays bishop d2 and then continues the game. Okay, now let's go to the. I'll just keep Arjun's game on the screen, guys. Here, Arjun has played a5 just as an update, and after a5, let's check what happened there. a5 is the latest position now, but I'll try to check Alexander's game, which is being requested by Gyan Kendra Dimra. Okay, I'll just try to bring that game. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm trying to bring Alexander's game. Is it okay? Alexander Pedre is the name of the player. Can you just let me know, guys, which color he's playing with, white or black? Alexander. I'm unable to find him, guys. Alexander's game. Okay, let me check the chat if chat has any information of the Alexander's game. White with Vignesh. Okay, he's playing with white pieces. Alexander. Okay, you've given me enough information, but I'm still struggling to find Vignesh. If possible, also give me the table number. That will be the easiest job now for me then. If you know the table number on which or the board number on which they are playing right now, it will be the easiest thing then to find them. This is Vignesh. Okay, Vignesh is on top, right? Okay. First table, guys. I was just scrolling down to the table number 40 is on the first table, Vignesh, and it's a wild game actually. His opponent has sacrificed against Vignesh, so we'll check what's happening there. Yes, table number one. Yes, guys, I got it. Vignesh NR is from India, guys. He's an international master. I'll try to add his screen. Hold on, please. Okay, I'll just try to squeeze the screen a bit so that it becomes better to manage. Okay, Vignesh here, guys, is playing with black pieces. Those who are wondering what are we doing right now, we have a request here to show Vignesh's game. So we have jumped onto the Vignesh game right now just to check the update there, what's happening. And I'll try to put myself here as well. Okay, I'll keep it somewhere here. Okay, so Vignesh game is going on right now, and Vignesh is playing with black pieces here. We'll just run through the moves, guys. Let's see what happened here so far. So d4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4, c takes, knight f6, knight c3, a6, Najdorf defense, Najdorf, Sicilian Najdorf played by black. That is Vignesh. Bishop g5 line, e6, queen f3. This is one of the aggressive lines. Bishop g5, castles, queen c7, king to b1, pawn to b5, bishop takes f6, knight takes f6, now pawn to e5, attacking the rook there on a8 with the queen. So bishop b7 attacking the queen. Knight takes b5, sacrifice there on b5. This is interesting. Generally here, the queen can move away, but your knight takes on b5. It's an interesting move there. And that's what is recommended as well in this position to capture on b5 there with your knight on c3. So knight b5, a b5, and then queen to b3. So this position, guys, knight b5, a b5, and queen b3 here. What is the idea of queen b3? Because queen b3, there are two ideas now. We can take the knight, and you can also take the pawn as well on b5. And queen moved because the bishop was trying to attack the queen there with the superb diagonal there. So queen had to move, and after queen moves, now knight e6 is possible. Knight e6 later on in the game, knight e6 could be possible. F e6, queen e6 check, or even this pawn takes knight here are possibilities. So knight e4 here is recommended, but here bishop to d5 was played by Vignesh, and then bishop b5 check was played by Predke Alexander. Knight d7 now, pawn to c4, bishop to e4 check, king moves to a1, and long castles here. After long castles, we have bishop a6 check, bishop b7, and now knight b5. So even though black is a piece up, white has these three pawns on the queen side. I mean two pawns on the queen side which are passers, and a beautiful attack on the queen there, on the queen side. This is the current position, and it shows that white is slightly better over here. Let's try to go couple of moves back here. Yes, it shows that it is white is slightly better. So thanks for bringing this up in the chat. Thank you very much. Okay, Omkar Shahpure, please stop spamming. We'll definitely go on to the games. Yes. Thank you very much, Bibian Kendra Dimra. We'll try to iterate through the games now. Let's go to Praggnanandha's game. Let's see what's happening here. Let's try to refresh quickly. I hope we are on the latest game there. Yes, bishop b2 was played here, and Praggnanandhaa will just flip the board. Yes, this is the current position, guys, and bishop b2 was played. So this was a kind of a weird position. Yeah, bishop e7 we discussed, right? That Praggnanandhaa will soon play bishop e7 for castling. So this one we discuss. This position is roughly equal. So guys, quick update on all the games. This is Arjun's game which is going on, and position is equal in Arjun versus Raja Ritvik from India. He is 70th Grandmaster of India, guys. Raja Ritvik. Praggnanandhaa, yes, he's playing with Sham Nikhil today with black pieces. Raunak Sadhwani, position is equal. Praggnanandha's game is also equal, guys. Raunak's game is also equal. We have Abhijit Gupta versus Nigmato Ortic. Position is also equal over there. Abhijit Gupta is playing with white pieces. And we have Sethuraman playing also here with Sri Hari from India. Position is equal, guys. So very early in the game. And this is Vignesh's game where also the position is slightly in favor of white. And black has continuations, but black is in super attack right now, and I think Predke Alexander will not let this position slip away from his hands. Okay, so this is the update right now, guys, and also an update. I'll be taking a break from commentary at 7:20, 6 minutes from now, and I'll be back on 8:45. So around 1 hour and 20 minutes break in between, guys. I need some time for my other work. So I'll be going away from the commentary, but on the screen you will be able to see all the games, latest updates, and all the latest moves on the board for all of these five, six games that we are covering today. So stay on the stream, guys, and also feel free to ask your questions and queries whenever possible. I'll try to answer your queries in the chat or on the commentary. Okay, I'm coming back now to the chat. Yes, yes, Omkar, yeah. Praggnanandha's game we just saw. I'll just go. Somadeep is here. Somadeep says, just join. Can you give a quick roundup of the game so far? Yes, Somadeep, I'll just give a roundup. I'll just quickly repeat, guys. For those who have just joined, Arjun's game is going on. Arjun is playing with black pieces. Position is equal. And then we have Praggnanandhaa. Praggnanandhaa is playing with black pieces. Again, the position is equal. Praggnanandhaa today has played Sicilian defense. Raunak Sadhwani today is playing with Bangladesh Grandmaster Rahman Zir. He is 24, 27 rated and currently age 38, so has lot of experience behind him versus the young talent of Ronak with just 16 years of age. This is the most important game today, and this is the most exciting game. I can say that we have to win this one because this is against some other country here. Next, we have the games between Abhijit Gupta and Nigmato Ortiz, where on the left-hand side of your screen you can see Abhijit Gupta playing against Nigmato, where the position is equal, and Sethuraman is also playing today with an Indian player, Srihari, LR International Master, 2436 rated, and the position is also equal there. And we have Vignesh here. Vignesh is playing today with Pradke Alexander, where Pradke Alexander is having a good position. Definitely, you should check this game, guys, where Pradke has sacrificed his knight on b5 to expose the black's queen side and to attack black more. Right now it's almost point 0.80, slightly in favor of white, and white is slightly better in this position. So we'll keep iterating through the games, guys, and meanwhile I have to check something over here, just trying to learn this few things in OBS here. Okay. I'll just quickly check if there are any questions in the comments. Okay, no questions there. King of M says, can you show us at the end standings, rankings and pairings for tomorrow? Yes, definitely. But pairings will not be out immediately. I can show see everything it needs some time to update there for the pairings and standings. So after the round is done, it will take some time for organizers to collate the data, update in the system, and after the system updates, you can see the next rounds. Not immediately after the game, but maybe later tonight I'll put a video of tomorrow's pairings. Okay, so we had a quick recap, guys. So I have a couple of minutes left before I take a break from commentary. I'll be back very soon at around 8:40 with an update. But guys, meanwhile, if feel free to ask your questions and queries, if any. I'll be waiting for your questions. Okay. Okay, guys, no more questions. So I'll take a pause here now, guys. I'll be iterating through the games. You won't be able to see me on the screen. I'll be stepping away for a break for some other work. But yes, the stream will go on and you can see the screens iterating in between. Okay, guys, so thanks for being on the stream so far. I'll be taking a quick break in the commentary and I'll be very soon, guys. I'll be back very soon. Thank you very much for staying there. Yes, guys. Sorry, guys. Now I think the audio should be back. So I'm back on the commentary, guys. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry, guys, for starting without the commentary there. Okay, thanks for informing there, Soumyadeep. Thanks for informing there. I have enabled my mic right now. Okay, it should be audible now. Let me know, Soumyadeep. So F3 here, Ritvik Raja played knight d e2, guys, but we know that this knight f3 is always going to destroy the castle. That's what happened in the game. Pawn captures the knight, and now this is in favor of Arjun Erigaisi. Bishop takes e3, f takes e3, and now look at these pawns, and the king is slightly exposed. It's now the matter of how the queen intrudes in the king side, or when the things settle down on the king queen side, how the rook goes to a2 here and tries to help the queen attack on h2 and g2 is will be interesting to see. So knight h5 now, queen to d2, pawn to f5 was played. That's the right way to go ahead. f4 was played by Ritvik Raja here. Yes, thank you very much. Anu Deepak is a Gukesh. Gukesh other tournament? Not yet, not yet. No, he is not playing any tournament right now. So pawn takes on e4, pawn takes on e4, and now queen to e8, trying to go on the king side now for this attack. So this is the current position. Ritvik Raja is under time pressure. We will check what was his move. Let's jump to the Praggnandha's game now. Let's check what's happening there. Praggnandha here is playing with black pieces as he's winning against Sham Nikhil today. Let's try to open the game and check Sham Nikhil versus Praggnandha. I'll try to flip the board and let's run. Okay, let's understand the position right now. We have a beautiful bishop. Praggnandha having on b7 there, trying to attack white's king side. Look at the bishop on b7. This one, the monster. Monster supporting another monster there to checkmate on g2. And this knight, I think, can never move now. Okay, queen f3 sacrifice there. Why queen f3 sacrifice? If queen takes f3, bishop takes f3, and then what's happening there, guys? What's happening here? Why would Praggnandha capture there on f3? This is a position. And here, engine recommend just go rook a e8, develop your pieces and continue. But Praggnandha here goes for queen f3, guys. What does he has have in mind? Queen f3 sacrifice or not sacrifice, but that knight is beautifully pinned. Why to give the queen away now? I just get your rooks in the game, just get your pieces in the game and continue. Maybe even go h5, h4. Maybe Praggnanandhaa has something in mind, but I don't see it right now. Anyone in the chat, guys, those who know why Queen F3 is good for black. I cannot see any reason here why Queen F3 is good for black. In the chat, guys, you can let me know what are your ideas why Queen F3 can be played here. Now white simply okay, has Praggnanandhaa played Queen F3 or not? I'll just refresh here. I'll just check once. I think did I play Queen F3 on the board? I don't think so. I did not play the. Ah, he has not played, guys. He has not played. I'm really sorry. He has not played the Queen F3 move. I think I misclicked there. Okay, so now this is a winning position for Praggnanandhaa, it seems, and ignore Queen F3 move, guys. That's not a good move for black. Definitely don't write anything in the chat there, guys, about Queen F3 move. Okay, so Queen F3 here is not at all a good move. Now we just need to go maybe H5, H4 here, and maybe H3 also. Yes, Anu Deepak, yeah. And maybe go h3 as well and then try to attack on the knight there. So could be h5, h4 plan. We can see that coming very soon. Or just simply develop your last piece. I think he will play rook e8. That is a simple developing move. Any player would choose here rook a8 any day of the his career. Yes, Somadeep, please ignore that queen f3 move. It's not the best move for black. I clicked there. It was a misclick from me. So yeah, let's wait for now Praggnanandha's next move. Meanwhile, we'll check the next game which is going on between Raunak and Rahman. This is one of the important games for the day, guys, and the position seems to be equal. Let's try to understand the position. This is Rahman versus Raunak Sadhwani. Rahman is currently Bangladesh number one player, rated 24-27 with the age of 38 years. Raunak is 16 years young and bright right now. So let's assess the position. And this position and this game, guys, the way Ronak is playing, same way he played in Blitz tournament, Abu Dhabi Chess Festival Blitz tournament against Vantika Agarwal, and he was able to win that game. But that was a Blitz game. This is a classical game. Definitely, the clock shows 0 right now. I'll just refresh to check the times on the clock. Okay. Yes, guys. So don't worry about this time, guys. It will get updated. Do not think, okay, the game has ended or someone has lost a game. No, that's not the case. We will get some updates because both players, I think, I'll just check, guys. I think something is wrong in the game. I'll quickly check on some other website if we have any updates on the Ronak's game. Yes, Philip is here. Hello, Philip. Good to see you. Rookie Ed is the right move. Yes, Philip there. Azio is here. Azio says, how many FIDE points does one get for winning a game, and how many points do you lose if you lose a game? It depends upon your opponent's rating. If your opponent is a lower rated player, and if you lose against him or her, you will lose many points. If you lose against a higher rated player than you, then you lose less points. There is a formula to calculate it, and you can go to FIDE's rating calculator. There's a rating calculator available on FIDE. You can try and add points there and check who has the latest points. I mean, how to calculate the points. You can check over there. So this is Rahman's game. I'm just checking if I am on the latest position. Meanwhile, guys, you can enjoy the game of Abhijit Gupta and Nigmato, which is going on, and the other game is going on between Sethuraman and Srihari. Okay, I'll refresh those games as well for you. Okay, I think that is the latest move. Raunak Sadhwani's game is something that I need to check. Yes, yeah, I think the position is different, guys, in the Raunak's game, and it's not updated here on the on chess 24. Let me bring in the link from the game from LiChess for Raunak. Clocks are not available there, guys. Clocks are not working on any of the websites because it's a quite close game. Okay, let me bring in the Ronak's game from other. Okay, I think okay, it got updated right now, guys. It got updated, Ronak's game. So we are on the latest position, guys. Nothing to worry there. I'll move on to Arjun's game now. Let's check what's happening there. Arjun has exchanged his bishop on g3. I'll move on to ignore the clocks, guys. Clocks are not working there. So this was the position. So Queen E8 was played here by Arjun. We saw that, and then Knight G3 was played by Raja Ritvik. Queen G6 is best move here, or you can also take on Knight G3. Both are fine. You can take the knight there, creating a weakness on G3, and you can also go Queen G6 here, trying to pin the knight and then threatening to capture. Both are fine here. So Arjun takes the knight on G3 there. Pawn takes on G3, and now Queen G6 was played here. No, it's not. It was not played. This is black to play now. I think this is black to play. Yes. So we will wait for Arjun's move. Let's check Praggnandha's game. What's happening there? Praggnanandhaa is completely winning against Sham Nikhil as per the engines, but we'll confirm that if that's the case. We'll just refresh this game, making sure we are on the latest position. So guys, what is happening is right now as players have having less time on the clock or they are maybe in time pressure, you see the clocks getting stuck sometimes. But ignore the clock part. Here you can see the right clocks for Praggnandha and Sham Nikhil there. I'll come to the comments meanwhile. Let's check. Okay. Philip is here. Philip has many comments right now. Gingambika is here. Share the best stock fish moves on the side screen. Okay, I'll try to do that as well. If possible, I'll to try to bring the best moves also on the screen for everyone. I think for every 7 points of rating difference, 0.01. Yes, Philip, that could be the multiplier. Share the best. Okay, for example, yeah, that's correct. Anudeepak says for opponent rating in the calculator, what we should put live rating or current monthly rating. Don't put live rating, Anu. Don't put the live rating. Yes, that's correct. As here, whenever Magnus loses to any of the lower rated opponents, he will lose more points. That is for sure. Yes, that is true. Okay, let's check Raunak's game. So Rook C2 has been played by Sham Nikhil right now. It's showing -6. -6 for black. Black is completely winning according to engines. Again, the reason is that white is having a pinned knight on f3. Okay, as you requested, guys, I'll try to put the engine moves also. It is not easy to do that, but I'll try my best. Let me try my best to get the engine moves also on the screen. Okay, I have duplicate now. Let's go down there. Okay, I'll try this way, guys. I'll just try to keep it somewhere here. Yeah, yeah, this is better now. I think you are able to see the best moves for black right now. Praggnanandhaa is winning. I think this is really nice because you can see the best moves for the okay Arjun's game. Also, I'll try to do the same thing for you. Yes, I'll keep Arjun's moves also on the board there on the screen. Yeah, guys, let me know if this best moves are visible now and it makes you get more information from the stream. I'll keep this moves always then. If you really like this moves to be on the board on the screen, I'll keep the best moves on the screen always. Let me know, guys, if you like this kind of layout with the stockfish moves on the right hand side of your screen. I tried to do that for Ronak also. Ronak is going, its game is going to be a really close one, guys. This is the one which we should be looking out for. I want Ronak to win desperately today because this is we are playing against Bangladesh and we should not be losing against Bangladesh. Of course, it's not an easy task because Ronak's opponent is a number one player of Bangladesh. He has a huge experience behind him. So definitely, it's not an easy task for Ronak to crack this one, but that's what we wish Ronak to do right now today. to crack this one, guys, and come up with the best moves. Okay, I think you can see the best moves here for everyone. For Abhijit Gupta, I think it will be difficult because there are two screens and I don't have sufficient space to put it anywhere. Maybe at the bottom I can try to put. Let me try to do that, guys. Okay, Abhijit Gupta is losing today, is it? Is Abhijit Gupta losing, guys? Abhijit Gupta's game. Yeah, he seems to be losing today. Let me just refresh this. Yes. Yes, guys. Abhijit Gupta, it's black is winning. Black is having a better position. And why is that? Why is black winning here in Abhijit Gupta's game? The game which is on the left hand side of your screen, guys. Because black has got an extra pawn on the king side. We'll just go a few moves back. Just now black got this free pawn on h3. And after black gets on h3, and now I think this is winning for black right now. Again, why? Rook is having a beautiful open file. There are islands. White is having a pawn island on e5, c4, a6, h5. All pawns are not hanging, but they're isolated and can be a weakness later on. Bishop is acting like just a pawn right now. So, okay, gh5 has been played here. Now black is also having the passer pawn. So I think those are all the reasons why Abhijit Gupta is losing this game. Okay, but I said right, this Abhijit Gupta had lost the game with black pieces with the same opening. So today I think he had a better chances because he had a very good background of this position. But he had lost with black pieces. Today he's playing the same line with white pieces. So we'll have to dive back somewhere in the game where he faltered and where he went wrong. Okay, let's check Sethuraman's game. Okay, Sethuraman is doing well against Srihari today. Both are Indian players, but Sethuraman is almost 200 points more than Srihari today. So Sethuraman has an upper hand in the position. We see pawn b4 played by Srihari and 8 takes b5 is kind of a possibility. 8 takes b5, 8 takes b5, rook takes rook, and should be an okay position for black there. Black is having two bishops right now, so okay, but black has sacrificed an exchange. So black is having a bishop for a rook. So now pawn takes here. If suppose a takes b4 and a takes b4 is played, then black can go bishop takes b4, rook d1. This is a possibility that black can continue and the bishop can come back later on, and that will leave black with this open. Okay, now this is a bad move because rook takes rook and this rook check, getting the free bishop. But the setup should be this later on so that the bishop stays here, pawn stays strong, and then black can start pushing the pawn after some time. Okay, let's just refresh this and go back to Arjun's game. Oh, Vignesh, what happened with Vignesh there? Vignesh game was very much, you can say, with fireworks today. Okay, the key position is equal now, but Vignesh, let's see how Vignesh managed to get out of the trouble because Vignesh's opponent Alexander Fredke had sacrificed his bishop on queen side there just to get all the attack. I'll just go back to the few moves. Yes, sorry to just run through the moves. Now, yeah, I'll show the sacrifice here. What did he do in the game? Yeah, so this was the position. Vignesh here played Sicilian Najdorf. He put his bishop on b7 right now, and this is the position where Pred Alexander Predke, he sacrificed on b5 here. Knight b5, pawn takes b5. Knight takes b5 was not an option. A knight takes b5 it could have been played, but then there is bishop f3 also. So here first queen b3 was played, so there is a check on b5 pawn, b5 square for Alexander, and then here Vignesh played bishop to d5, bishop b5 check, knight d7, pawn c4 attacking the bishop there on d5, and now bishop e4 check, king moves to a1. If you notice, guys, black is piece up, but white has extra pawns and very good attack. So initiative is with white. So castles now, look at this castle, a strange castle, putting the king in danger. Bishop to b6, a6 check. Bishop b7 was played by Vignesh, and now knight to b5. So looking at the position, it looks like black is in trouble here because white is having all the initiative. Look at the knight on b5, bishop on a6, and a superb attack on the king there. So here knight c5 was played, queen to e3 was played by white, and now queen to b6. Before I move ahead in the game, let's quickly check the comments here. Any updates from anyone on the position? Okay, okay. Gangambika says explain the stockfish moves, how to read. Okay, share the best stockfish moves. Yeah, it's there on the screen right now, guys. For not for this game, but for other games I put there. So let's go back. I was discussing the game with you guys. Where is the stockfish? Yeah, okay. So Queen B6 here was played by Vignesh, and then white played here bishop takes b7, king takes b7, pawn takes d6, bishop takes d6, and now pawn to b4, attacking the knight there. Bishop goes back. So here the knight is attacked. So black is trying to give back the piece. Black is trying to give back the piece to get some equality in the position, guys. So this is interesting. At the right moment, you should know that you have to give the piece back and get some equality because right now white is having all the initiative here. So bishop e7 and now queen f3 check, queen to c6. Here queen f7, pawn was captured, rook d7, and still here there is a threat of queen takes e7. Also there is threat of pawn takes c5. So even though black is trying to give the knight away, it's not easy to defend both of the pieces or decide which to defend. Of course, I think e7 has to be defended because we don't want any checks on the king any further. We have the king moves b6, there could be queen a7 check and mate with the help of the knight. So here rook d7 was played and rook takes d7, queen takes d7, and queen f3 check again, queen back to c6, and now pawn takes here, queen takes, pawn takes, and this is a, although white is pawn up on the queen side, it's not easy to push that pawn and convert into a win. So king b2, king takes c5, rook to d e1, king takes c4, pawn a4, bishop f6 check, king moves, and now king to b4. So here rook e4 check was played, king to a5, king blocking the pawn all the way, rook to c4, and now rook to d8. So this king knight c3 move was played here, bishop takes c3, king takes c3, rook to f8, pawn f4, rook f5, and I think this will end in a draw as it's a rook and pawn end game. We should be seeing the draw offer coming from both the players and accepting the draw as well. So this was the game, Vignesh game, a very eventful game. It's still going on. We'll jump to Arjun's game now. This is Arjun versus Ritvik Raja. Okay. So no, okay. Question Satya is here. Hello Satya, good to see you. Arena, the beast is here. Arena Banado, please. Yes, beast. I'll try to make the arena, but right now I'm streaming, so I won't be able to play there. Others might be able to play. I'll try to create couple of tournaments if possible. 30 minutes. Okay, guys, I'm just scheduling one tournament for you. If you guys are interested in playing, you can join there. Starting at 9:30. Just give me some time. I'll be back on the games, guys. I am just trying to create the tournament for the LiChess players out there. Okay, guys, those who are interested, guys, you can join our KheloChess India team. I'm sending out the details there, how to join, and I will pin the comment. You can join the team, LiChess team, and you can try to play there if you wish to. We have regular tournaments there so that you can participate and play. So I'm just sending out the message in the chat. Did Tolencio Rustam skip the game one in against Arjun? Yeah, I think that was there. I will just check on that also. Hold on, please. I have sent the link, guys, and link, yeah, it's working. I'll pin the message so that you can get the message there. Okay, everyone. So these are the two tournaments we have created. And let me just check if it's okay. Okay, it says 404 not found. Okay. Yeah, I think it just trims the spaces, guys. So maybe it will not work. The link will not work for you. It just removes the spaces. You can go to the page, guys. You can go to the page and scroll down. There are many tournaments starting now. I'll just message on the team and message to our team members also. I'll send in the other groups also the message so that people can join. We also have a Telegram group, guys. If you wish to join the Telegram group, feel free to join the Telegram group there. And also, guys, follow me on Instagram. I have mentioned my Insta ID on the in the description there. Okay, so let's go back. Those who want to play, guys, definitely you can play. I'll leave the team link there in the chat. All the viewers out there, feel free to pin in the place the tournament and play over there. Yeah, that's our team, guys. Okay, so all the new viewers out there who have just joined, welcome to the live stream. We'll have a quick update on all the games which are going on. Arjun's game is going on against Raja Ritvik, and right now the position is in favor of Arjun. Arjun, it shows +2 here for winning for black. So Arjun is doing really well. Arjun is playing with black pieces. Praggnandha's game, Praggnandha is today playing with Sham Nikhil and has completely winning position there. So nothing to worry for Praggnandha anymore. Raunak is playing against Ziur Rahman from Bangladesh. Is Bangladesh number one player. Currently the position is equal and time we don't have any update on the time what clocks are saying in that game. We don't have update on Raunak's game, guys, for the time. So if you guys get to know the time control, what's there, let me know. What is the time, exact times left on the Raunak and Ziur Rahman's game. I'll flip the board. Okay. And then we have Abhijit Gupta playing today against Nigmato Ortik. Abhijit Gupta is losing against Nigmato. Sethuraman and Srihari LR are playing with each other and position is roughly equal, guys. We have Vignesh playing with black pieces against Predke Alexander, and the position is equal and should be ending in a draw. So we'll keep Arjun's game on the screen as of now, and we'll keep iterating through the games. But this is the current situation. Those who have just joined, that was a recent update that about the games between Arjun, Praggnandha, Raunak, Abhijit, Sethuraman, and Vignesh. Okay, Raja played rook f3. Okay, I'll just check with the Arjun scheme. Yes, this is the position. I'll just flip the board for Arjun. Prag already won. Hussein says, thank you, Hussein, for confirming. But if Prag won already, the results are not updated here on Chess 24. Let's check for results on chess on LiChess. Praggnanandhaa. Yes, Praggnanandhaa won, guys. Praggnanandhaa won the game. They have not updated on the chess 24, but they have updated on LiChess. So Praggnanandhaa wins the round against Sham Nikhil. Okay, guys, I'll need a quick break. I'll be back in some time. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll be back soon, guys. I will leave Arjun's game on the screen to enjoy. I'll be back in around 5 minutes. I just need a quick break. Yes, guys, I'm back. So much needed break there. I'll just be right back. I'm back right now. So Praggnandha has won his game. We have Arjun winning, almost winning now his game as well. Also Arjun winning his game almost against Raja Ritvik, the Grandmaster Raja Ritvik, 70th Grandmaster of India, 70th Grandmaster of India. The rook on a7, we discussed this before, that rook on a7 is going to be tremendous and superb attacking rook there. And this is the reason why, because of this rook, there has been a certain great advantage for Arjun here. Also, here Ritvik is under time pressure, so maybe a resignation coming very soon. Raunak's game, guys, it's going on right now. Let's just update Raunak's game and find out if anything we have missed so far. Raunak's game is the only one which I think right now is the most interesting one which is going on. Arjun is winning, Praggnandha has won already. Result is not yet out. I'll also check the comments quickly if I missed any questions, queries in the comment section there. Okay, nothing in the comment section, guys. So yes, all those who have just joined the stream, guys, a quick update. Arjun is winning. Praggnandha has won his game already. Raunak's game is going on against Ziaur Rahman from Bangladesh. He's Bangladesh number one player right now. I'll just try to get myself visible there on the cam and remove be right back. Yeah, yes, I'm there, guys. Okay, so this is the current position now, and let's assess the position. It looks like Rahman is having a better position. Let's assess this position now. This is black to play. So yeah, Rahman is having a better position according to the engines, and it shows best move for Raunak now is to go Queen G6. You can see on the board as well on the screen. Queen G6 and Rook G8. There are two moves suggested there. Two top moves I can see there on the screen as well. Just trim it a bit, yeah. So Queen G6, how would the game go ahead? Queen G6, Queen G3. What if the pieces are exchanged? Who is better? What if the bishops are, the queens are exchanged? Then Rahman has four pawns actually, and even Ronak has four pawns, but Rahman has an outside passer, and Ronak has four connected strong passers. Okay, Rahman has five pawns in that case if the queens get exchanged. So without queens, I think white is doing better because white has an extra pawn. Although these pawns are disconnected, the b4 pawn will support the pawn on c5, so nothing to worry there for Rahman. So queen's exchange should be in favor of white right now, and that's what Ronak should avoid. Okay, guys, I'll quickly check this on other website that if this is the latest position or are we missing something there. Raunak Sadhwani versus Rahman. Yeah, that is the latest position right now, and time we don't have, guys. We don't have update on time left on their clocks on any website. I'm running through Raunak's game, trying to check till which move they were in the preparation. So till move number 11, guys, till the move number 11, Raunak and Rahman were following already played games. We don't have this played at a very high level, this kind of openings. But this position, I mean, I'll just go back to the position what I'm talking about. We'll go back few moves here till Queen A5 was played by black. Just going back, 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 back. Move number 11 there. Yes. This position, guys, not even this. I have to go few moves back again. There's a pawn on A4. Yeah. Yes, this position, guys. This is a equal position. and this was last played in 1982. We have some games in 2021 also. 2021 also this game was played between Panesar and some other player, Vedant Panesar and some other player. But again, guys, the rating is not quite high. This is not played at very high level. This position has not been played at higher level. Around 24, you can see this positions being played. So some move there by Raunak is not perfect here. I mean, the approach in the A5, A4 move, I think that plan, we discussed this when we started the streaming with the game. I think A4, A5 plan was not the best. B6 here is one of the standard plans for black to put the pawn on B6 and then put the bishop there on B7 and continue the game. That is the idea of Semislav there. But Raunak went with A5 move, and that is something that I think Rahman capitalized on. He knew that how to counter this a4 a5 move, and accordingly he just kept maneuvering in the center, getting the knights on the better squares. Meanwhile, you can see here right now in this position also Raunak's bishops are struggling. The bishop on c8 is struggling, the knight on b6 is struggling, bishop on e7 is fine, knight on h5 is it's not in sync. And from there on, I think this position went slightly hayward for Raunak. Here you can see on move number 18, it's +2 for white, this position. Pawn b4 was played, e takes b3, e takes b3, bishop e7, bishop d4, queen a5, e3, pawn g5, knight e1, queen c7, knight to d3, and now knight to g7 there, rook a1, pawn h5. In this position, guys, pawn h5, g5, f5. Similar attack was done by Raunak in his game against uh, who was it? Vantika Agarwal from in the Blitz Dubai in Abu Dhabi Chess Festival Blitz tournament. Exactly same position was there. These 3 pawns, and then he took this king up over here and tried to attack on the king side more. So I think he's trying same thing over here. Okay, Arjun's game. Yeah, Arjun is almost winning Shri Desai. Arjun is almost winning there. MKT01 is here. MKT01 says Arjun Rahman would be better because of the bishop pair. Yes, he has a bishop pair. And Suraj is here. Suraj says Jen Kashish versus Grandmaster Muradi Muhammad. Please great game going there. Okay, I'll check that also. I'll check that Suraj. Thank you for the suggestion there. So after this, guys, Queen F, Queen E2 was played. Rook takes, and now Bishop to E8, trying to get Bishop on G6 there. Better square for the Bishop to continue the game. Pawn to F5, and now we have this pawn takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, and here bishop takes pawn. Equality there. I think Rahman just missed some tricks in between. F4 was played, knight takes F4, bishop G5, knight H3, and now bishop H6 has been played. Knight F2, knight F5, knight to G4, attacking the bishop. Bishop goes to a safe square on G7, rook to A8, and king G7. Queen G2 now, and now queen F7. Queen h3 check. So you can see queen is getting active. White's queen is getting very well activated while black's pieces, most of them are defending. Bishop is a badly placed bishop. Rook is doing a fantastic job. The bishop has to come out somewhere now. Maybe I don't know if the queen can move and bishop can move out. Queen e7 and bishop g6 maybe. They also have this move now. Bishop can go back to here and give a check from d3. That is a possibility. So knight f6 check first, bishop takes f6, g takes f6, e takes f6, and rook g1 check, king moves to g f2, and this is the latest position now. Ronak is in trouble right now. White is doing far better than black because of this bishop pair as mentioned by okay, MKT01 has mentioned bishop pair. Yes, that's correct. MKT01, the bishop pair is doing great over here. It's difficult for black to continue from this position now. Okay, as there are some requests, Arjun's game, we'll quickly jump there, check if Arjun's game is over. Yes, Arjun's game is over, guys. Arjun has won his game against Ritvik Raja from India. He's also Grandmaster. Praggnandha has won his game against Sham Nikhil, international master from India. Raunak is having a bad position right now. Abhijit Gupta should have, I think it's almost losing there against Ortic. I'll refresh those games. Yeah, yes, Abhijit Gupta is losing against Ortic, and Sethuraman and Srihari are playing today, so both are having an equal position. Vignesh, I think game must have drawn, guys. Hold on, please. Yeah, the game is still going on. Vignesh is playing with black pieces here, still fighting very hard against Alexander. Alexander was having a great position there, but I think he just missed few things, and Vignesh got back in the game. That's the update. Let me put Arjun's game on the screen, and I'll try to bring whose game was requested there, Muradi Muhammad, right? Jen Kashish versus Muradi Muhammad. I'll try to bring that game on the screen, guys. Please hold on. I'm trying to find the game that is being requested. Yeah, I got the game, guys. Hold on, please. FM Jen Kashish Manoj. He's playing with white pieces. I'll try to bring his game on the screen. Hold on, please. Yes, I have the game on the screen. We will check what's happening in that game. We have an update in the comments that the game is going on great right now. We'll check the updates there in the game. I'll keep the analysis on also on the screen right now so that you can get maximum out of this screen. Yeah, it's +5 for Kashish here. Jain Kashish, he's playing really well. We'll go through this game, guys. It looks like an interesting game. Let me just try to keep arrange few things here. Hold on. Yeah, I think you can see me. I'll just put myself down there so that it does not disturb your analysis. Yes. Uh, Hold on. Let's just come back to comments once again. Okay, so Suraj says Jain Kashi's game. Okay, Suraj, let's check that game and let's see what's happening there. So in this game, let's go back, guys. There's 40 moves happened so far. Position is good for white Kashish here. Why is it good for white? Because black's king is stuck in center, black's rook is stuck, rook is misplaced, bishop is slightly misplaced, pawn is hanging on b4, rook is attacking the pawn, that is bishop a4 check. We have outside passer for white, and now black is trying to attack c4 here or trying to go for this queen g4 check. So if Kashish wins this game, it will be an amazing result for Kashish, and he'll get many points on this game then. Okay, let's check here from the beginning. E4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4, c takes, knight f6, knight c3, a6, Najdorf, e4, g6, bishop e2, bishop g7, castles, bishop e3, knight c6, and queen d2, bishop d7, f4, f3, and now queen c7, rook d1, rook e8, knight c6, and I think this is where let's see. Let's go back a few moves. I think, yeah, this move, Queen c7 here, I think has very last. I mean, this is only one game in Queen c7 before, but it's logical move in Najdorf. You have to put your queen on c7. That's a very logical move here. So rook d1, rook e8, knight c6, bishop c6, knight d5, bishop d5, e d5, rook to c8, pawn c4, pawn a5, and now rook to b1, making sure the bishop does not have any tactics here. So guys, when you mix up a6 with this g6, bishop g7 idea, it is called as Dragondorf, a mixture of Sicilian dragon plus Najdorf. So knight d7 was played, pawn to b3, knight c5, and after knight c5, we have bishop to f1, rook to a8, king to h1, rook a6, rook e1, bishop f6, and now pawn to g3. Queen goes back to c8. Now we have bishop d3 move, and it's okay that black exchanges this knight with the bishop because we have a bad bishop here. Queen a8, bishop c2, bishop pawn to b6, queen to g2 now, rook a7. I think somewhere in the game, Muradi Muhammad has blundered here, or he underestimated the f4 f5 move. I think that's what has happened. f4, queen moves, and now f5, knight moves back here. What was the best move? e6 or gf5? Both were slightly better for black, but I think this is where he has underestimated the power of f5 pawn there. So knight d7 now, and now pawn to h4, knight e5, queen e4, rook b7. I think rook b7 is not that an active move, right? Why rook b7 there? We have to break somewhere. Right now, black cannot break on b5. Black can break here maybe, but still not sure because the g6 square becomes really big. h5 pawn takes really becomes a problem then for black there. So rook b7, rook f1 now, king g7. I think this is where the problem starts because king g7 steals the squares away from the bishop. There is this queen pawn g4 g5 move, and pawn g4 if they capture on f4, I think there is still this g5 move and queen takes bishop is available. So king g7, king to g2, rook h8, g4, king goes to f8 now, and now pawn to g5, king bishop goes to g7, queen f4, trying for f6 and trapping the bishop. So king e8, making the square available for the bishop, and this, I think, knight e5 move has just choked this bishop right now. Bishop has no squares to go anywhere. So very nice positional game here by Jayan Kashish Manoj. f6, pawn takes, bishop f8, and now white starts the offensive on the queen side. Queen moves, pawn takes, pawn moves, bishop h6, bishop b6, and now this is, I think, winning for white now. Just getting all the pieces on the right square. I think the resignation should be coming on very soon from Muradi Muhammad. So great game there by Jain Kashish, a positional game, making sure he gets great advantage in the game right now. Okay, let's go back now to Arjun's game and check if it has finished. Arjun's game has finished. Praggnandha has finished. Raunak's game is going on, guys. Yeah, Raunak's game and oh, what happened there? What happened? What happened in Raunak's game? What happened? Is there a blunder by Sethuraman? Because Raunak was struggling right now, and the position has turned in favor of white. Okay, no, white is winning, guys. Okay, I thought black is winning. No, white is completely winning here. It's shown by the stockfish. I'll confirm this on leeches as well. Yeah, it shows the game is still going on. So Ronak is fighting for some tactics here if we can get something out of this position. But I think Rehman has really a good position now and he won't miss out on any tactics now. So Rook C8 has been played by Raunak Sadhwani. Okay. So all the new viewers out there, just a quick update on all the games that we have covered so far. We have Arjun winning today against Ritvika Raja. We have Praggnandha winning today. Raunak's game is still on. Abhijit Gupta, I think, has lost against, is losing against Ortic, and Sethuraman and Srihari has equal position there. And this is Vignesh. Vignesh is also having an equal position. I think draw should be coming very soon. And Jain Kashish is fighting really hard against Grandmaster Muradi Mohammed, and I think he should be winning this one easily. So, just guys, final moments in today's tournaments. Just I think 5 or 10 minutes maximum. We'll be having all the results except Abhijit Gupta. Not Abhijit Gupta, but except I think Sethuraman's game. Let's try to refresh Sethuraman's game and check what's happening there. If we are missing there on the. Yes, that is the latest position. It's going on. Maybe 10 or 15 minutes, 20 minutes max for this result also, guys. And we are waiting for Raunak's result. Raunak's, I think, result should be out very soon because this is just winning for Ziur Rahman. Not a great result for Raunak today. Raunak also lost against Sham Nikhil in the last or second last round of Abu Dhabi Chess Festival, guys. So few losses for Raunak back to back. He's going to lose some points soon on his rating and may climb. I mean, we just slip down a bit in his ratings. So I think that's it from the commentary. I have nothing else right now to cover. I'll wait for your comments, questions, if any, in the comment section. Okay. So guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. And those who are new to the channel, guys, please subscribe. Also press the bell icon, guys. And also I can see there are 3,000 views, guys, but no likes on the video. So all those who are watching, guys, please hit that like button. I'll be happy to get some motivation with your likes. There are only 61 likes, guys, but 3,000 plus views. So please, guys, hit that like button as well. Okay, and when you require an update, guys, please let me know in the comment section. I'll be providing an update on all of the rounds quickly. Yes. Shashwat is here. Shashwat say, are you going to train? And yes, Shashwat, I am. I will definitely get title for myself. I have I have at least minimum goal of becoming an international master. So definitely I'll be working for it. I know I am running out of time. I don't have much time with me, but considering the age factor also and considering all the new players out there, when you're really guys fighting hard and preparing, you need age to support you. And if you're running out of age, and it becomes very difficult to cope up and try to fight the young players today and win against them. So it's not easy, guys. Okay, but definitely I'll try. I have a title. I have the goal of reaching IIM title, international master title. Let's see how it works out, guys. Okay, again, guys, one simple request. Please, guys, hit that like button because there are very few likes on this video today, guys. Okay, so I'll just go ahead. Okay, let's iterate now. Not exactly, Suraj. There are norms there. How a person can become an international master. You have to beat, I think, three international masters in a tournament where sorry, you have to beat some IMs and GMs. There is some, this one, there is, it's not a direct process that you beat a GM and become a GM. No, there are some criterias there with which you can become a GM. So it won't be direct jump. Shashwat says, good luck. I am excited to follow your journey. Thank you very much, Shashwat. Thank you very much. I wish all the best to you as well, Shashwat. Shashwat, you can mention what you do and do you practice and do you are you looking for a chess career as well? Anyways, I mean anyone in the chat who are looking forward to a chess career, guys, you can share your experience and your views and your plans as well. Okay, it's a draw between Raunak Sadhwani and Ziur Rahman. Why? Why is it a draw, guys? Did I miss something here? Let's try to refresh and understand here. Okay, they have drawn, guys. They have drawn. Why? Rahman was winning here. Why did he accept a draw? Well, I mean, that's a good thing for India. We got a draw here. But look at the pawn on f7, right? They have rook c7 check. Maybe the result is wrong. I'll confirm that on leeches, guys. If the result is wrong, hold on, please. Yes, guys, they are drawn, and it's a surprising result, guys, because position is winning for white there. Position is winning for white, and maybe Ronak has offered a draw, and Ziaur Rahman has accepted it, considering that he is playing with the higher rated GM, maybe. But this is winning for white. Yeah, rook c7 check. Some reason he has accepted a draw there. I have no clue why Ziaur Rahman because see, position you have a passer on f6 there. You have a passer on. I'll just come back to that window. Hold on. You have passer on f6 there, right? You have a outside passer here. So even if the queens are exchanged, you're going to end up in a good position there. Was there repetition of move or something? Let's check that. No, there was no repetition. Okay, but it's surprising, guys. I mean, you can comment in the comment section, guys, why draw was accepted by Ziaur Rahman here. I have no clue. If you have any clue, guys, let me know in the comment section. Why? That's the question. Ramesh Patel, hello Ramesh, good to see you. Aditya Rajashekharan asks, why draw? Yes, Aditya, there is no reason to draw here. White is winning the game, and definitely Grandmaster will not miss out on this simple thing, simple win. I have no clue why they have drawn, and I have confirmed from leeches also. Result they are showing as drawn. So again, a good result for Ronak. He has drawn a losing game, and okay. So let's check here, guys. I think we have all the updates done, major updates. Arjun has won against Ritvik Raja. Guys, this is a final update for today. I'll be dropping off the stream. It has been a long stream, guys. I'm really tired. I'm falling short of words now. So, Praggnandha has also won, guys, against Sham Nikhil. Raunak has drawn with Ziaur Rahman. Ziaur Rahman is Bangladesh number one player. Abhijit Gupta, he is still playing out with Ortic and he's equal now, but I think he was losing some time back. He has equal, and this game maybe end in a draw. Sethuraman's position also equal. It's a queen end game and opposite colored bishop. So after the queens are exchanged, this is going to be a draw as well. Vignesh game is a draw. Vignesh managed to survive a superb attack by Alexander Predke, and this should be a draw there, guys. Now, so nothing, no other updates there, guys. So we will take a pause here for today because we have three major results which we were focusing on: Arjun, Praggnandha, and Raunak. All three results are out. Other games are going on. Jen Kashish also game is going on, guys, but he is winning right now. Is winning clearly. So we will take a pause. He has two queens, guys, and his opponent is still playing. So that's strange. Two queens on the board. It's difficult to imagine that on the board with playing against a grandmaster. Looks very odd, right? You're playing with two queens there, and opponent is having. Okay, let's see. Let's follow that game, guys. I'll just pause this one. Let's see for some time, guys, what's happening here. Interesting position. White is having two queens on the board. We have very rare position where white has two queens on the board actually. So interesting there. I mean, any player has two queens. So Jain Kashish Manoj here winning absolutely with two queens, but it is just the execution now because black has a very nice fortress. And although this pawn is pinned, how is white going to go here and take here? Okay, I think this is winning for white, although white has two queens. So I don't think we should be following this. Queen c7 is recommended here, but the queen would just move to g5 and take the pawn there and give a check. Bishop h6 is fine. Nothing to be worried about there. Okay, guys, so I think that's it for today. I'll just quickly check the comments before I go away and stop the stream for today. Yes. Yeah, he did not want Raunak to feel bad. That must be the reason he must have drawn. But see, chess is a cruel game, guys, right? No, but there is no mercy there. No mercy on the chessboard, guys. I have seen that very closely. I mean, you are winning, and suddenly the position changes and you lose the game, and opponent will not go for a draw. No, because opponent has worked hard to reach there. So no one would draw that. I think that's your just joking part. That's a joke part there. Shashwat, I understand, but definitely not for the age that he has accepted a draw there. Okay, guys, so we'll take a pause here for today. It was a fantastic day again, a great sequence of all the games we covered today, and a beautiful result at the end for all the players. None of the top players lost today. That is one of the achievements. And tomorrow again, tries guys will try to cover the live stream. If not tomorrow, then day after tomorrow I'll try to cover it. Yes, Gandhar. Yeah, he was winning. We have no idea why he has drawn the game. No idea at all. Okay, guys, just a request, guys, those who are still watching, if you have been with us so far, please hit that like button. That will help me to get some motivation. And then I'm signing off for today, guys. Thank you very much for being on the stream. Again, the same see off for today, guys. Keep playing, keep smiling, and be safe. All the best to you till we meet in the next stream, guys. Bye bye there. Good night.